Ah, the immortal clash of two programs separated by a mere strip of pavement in a world of competitive fire. Good day, sports lovers, and welcome to Campus Chronicles Beyond the Game. I'm Brian Post, here to transport you through time and space, to a rivalry as intense as any the world of college hoops has ever known. It's Belmont. It's Lipscomb. It's the Battle of the Boulevard, a rivalry born of proximity, elevated by passion, and immortalized through the decades of unforgettable moments. Today, we unravel the stories that make this rivalry as part of Nashville as its iconic country music and hot chicken. Our story begins in 1953, a time when America was posturing on the world stage, and basketball was beginning to etch its place in the heart of collegiate sports. Belmont College and Lipscomb University, two schools with two starkly different identities, found themselves natural adversaries. Belmont, with its rich focus on the arts and music, stood as a beacon of creativity in the heart of Nashville. Meanwhile, Lipscomb, rooted in the traditions of the Church of Christ, carried with it a deep reverence for structure and faith. What brought them together? The simplest and most compelling of reasons: proximity. Their campuses were separated by a scant 3 miles, connected by Belmont Boulevard, which soon became the symbolic battlefield for their epic encounters. But make no mistake, this wasn't just a clash of teams. It was a collision of culture, pride, and aspiration. Fast forward to the late 20th century, and this rivalry had found its stars, not just on the court, but on the sidelines. At Lipscomb, Don Meyer, the legendary coach with an unmatched work ethic, transformed the Bisons into a powerhouse. Meyer wasn't merely a coach. He was a teacher of life lessons disguised as basketball wisdom. He retired as the winningest coach in men's college basketball at the time. And then there was Rick Byrd at Belmont. Byrd, a quiet tactician with a knack for building programs, elevated the Bruins to new heights. He took Belmont from an NAIA team to a Division I juggernaut, crafting a mid-major program that routinely outperformed its pedigree. In those early NAIA years, the games were held in gyms so small, so packed with fans, that the air itself seemed to vibrate with energy. The matches were close, almost always decided in the final minutes. These contests were not merely games. They were spectacles of willpower, grit, and tenacity. When both programs transitioned to Division I, skeptics whispered, "Surely the rivalry will falter under the weight of tougher competition." But they were wrong. Dead wrong. The rivalry didn't just survive, it thrived. Consider this: the infamous 2008 double overtime thriller, Belmont Triumph, 98-95, in a game so intense that players collapsed in exhaustion. Fans lost their voices, and the Boulevard became a living, breathing monument to basketball greatness. Did you know that Lipscomb's Allen Arena and Belmont's Curb Event Center are both venues of artistic merit, doubling as spaces for concerts and civic events? Or that the Rivalry has seen players from both sides drafted into the NBA and go on to successful pro careers overseas? Here's a nugget for you history buffs. In the 1970s, a game between the two schools had to be delayed for over an hour due to, wait for it, a marching band showdown outside the arena. Only in Nashville. The rivalry extends well beyond basketball. Each year, Belmont and Lipscomb fans come together for charity drives tied to the games, supporting Nashville communities in need. The institutions may be fierce competitors on the court, but their shared commitment to the city is a reminder that some things are bigger than sports. As we look ahead, the future of the Battle of the Boulevard burns as brightly as ever. Belmont's move to the Missouri Valley Conference and Lipscomb's growing dominance in the ASUN ensure that this rivalry will continue to be a highlight of the college basketball calendar. So, whether you're a die-hard Bruin or a loyal Bison, this rivalry belongs to you. The passion, the pride, and the unforgettable moments. They're what make college basketball the greatest game in the world. And now, I leave you with this challenge. Next time you find yourself on Belmont Boulevard, think about the history embedded in every dribble, every shot, every cheer that has echoed through the years. Until next time, lace up your sneakers and keep your game sharp. I'm Brian Post, and this has been Campus Chronicles Beyond the Game. See you on the court. Love the stories we share? Subscribe to Campus Chronicles Beyond the Game on your favorite podcast platform. Don't forget to leave a review and share the podcast with fellow basketball fans. Campus Chronicles Beyond the Game is a JourneyWise Studios production.